Hey everyone, it's Jill Lizer here. I'm a team leader with Usborne Books and More, and today I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite things, and that is getting bookings. Specifically, getting bookings during your party so that you are not having to go out and look for parties later. You want it to happen during the party because that is going to be the easiest thing for you, and I'm going to tell you how to do that. So the first thing is that you want to make a great connection with your hostess. You want to build a relationship with her because if she is excited about the party, then she is going to spread that on to her friends and make them want to book parties with you as well. So when you first book the party, you could do a couple of things. You could consider doing a phone call with your hostess, which some people do, and that can really help you build up that relationship and build up their excitement. And you can consider using the voice message feature in your messenger. Let them hear your voice, let them hear your excitement, and a lot of times they can just read that tone way better, or hear that tone way better than reading in a message. So those are a couple of things to consider. So next, you need to make sure that they know you. Make sure that your profile picture is a picture of you. You don't want it to be of your kids or a picture where maybe you're dressed up silly and they can't recognize you. A silly picture sometimes is okay, but you want to be sure that they can see you in your picture so that they know who they're talking to and who they're dealing with. You can just use any selfie. It's not that hard to take a selfie and just put that on there so that they know who you are. Next, in your parties, it's always great to use your own videos. If you can, if you feel up to it, if you feel brave enough, you can record your own videos so that, again, they're seeing you and that they know who you are. If you are using somebody else's recorded videos, then that is fine, especially if you're new, but consider going live at some point in your party. You could go live before the party, like say 10 minutes before it starts. You could get on there and introduce yourself, talk about why you're there, how much you love finding books for others and helping to influence other readers, and what your mission is and that you're there for them. Make sure that they understand that you are there to help them during this party. Let them know how the party's going to work and what you're going to do, and that when you go live, it also will show up in their notifications that you're live. And so if you do it right at the beginning of the party, they're more likely to be on time to the party, and more attendance is going to give you more chances of getting bookings. So that is one thing to think about. You can also consider going live at the end of the party. Some people will do that and show a few of their favorite books, maybe books that people were asking about in the party, books that people wanted to see more of, and you can also talk about bookings then. But that helps them to see you and who you are and who they are dealing with. So try and go live right now. Live videos are hot right now, and people are really loving those. So that can also help build relationships with your guests and with your hostess. Next, during the party, you want to make sure that you are interacting a lot. Comment on every single post. Reply to every comment that is being made. And sometimes that is just as simple as using a sticker. Stickers are great, and they show your enthusiasm sometimes more than your words can. So anytime that you can use a sticker or a GIF, that's a great way to show excitement with your guests. And if you're showing excitement, they are feeling that excitement and they just know that they're having fun. And so why wouldn't they want to book a party with you if they're having fun? You can, if somebody says that they like the piano book, you can comment with a piano sticker. You can do dancing stickers, things like that that just make the party fun for everybody involved. And then they'll want to book a party with you. Next, you can play games during your party. I usually play like 1, maybe 2 pre-party games, and that will help draw in participation, help people get interested in coming to the actual party. And then you can also play a game during the party, which also is just going to up that fun that they're having and make them want to do a party with you as well. Then during the party, you want to make sure that you're having a booking post, something that people can comment and say that they want to book a party with you. So when somebody does comment and say that they want to book a party with you, you want to respond to them right away and say something like, hey, I'm going to send you a friend request so that we can message about this and work out the details a little later. You can say, I'm going to go ahead and let you finish shopping right now, so that you kind of put that word in their mind that they should probably still shop for their current hostess and support her. But you can say, I'm going to go ahead and let you finish shopping right now, and I will message you when the party's over, and we will schedule a date, or we will talk about getting this party started for you. So you could even mention something like, you can unfriend me later if you want, but I found that most people just don't really care. So go ahead and send them that friend request, and when they accept it, you can go ahead and start messaging so that they are seeing your messages. You want to start talking to them about the party that night. Sometimes if you wait until the next morning, they wake up and they're like, oh man, I was tired last night. What was I thinking? Scheduling that party. But if you start doing it that night, you can send them your first hostess coaching message, which for me involves a video that I send them that is telling them what I'm going to be expecting of them, how I'm going to help them have a great party, and it helps them to build up the excitement and helps them to know how to start messaging their friends and inviting them to the party. So if you do that right away, sometimes I've even had people who message their friends that night, and they've already got people wanting to come to the party right away, before I've even gone to bed that night, the night of the party. And with that, you want to be sure that you're booking their party soon, because if you can start your hostess coaching soon, you can have their party soon. Their excitement is still high during their party, and you're going to have a more successful party, more attendance, more bookings, more sales, and so on. So I always give them a date that is about a week out, and I have started just giving them 1 or 2 dates. I used to give them more, 3 or 4 choices, and I have just found that it works good to just give them the date that I want them to book. And so just give them a date, and if that doesn't work for them, you can always give them a backup date. But try and get them to book for the next week so that you can start hostess coaching right away and that they still stay excited about the party. I know some of you are probably thinking that it is just not you to show that much energy during the party, but I promise you can pull it out of you. It will make such a world of difference with your hostesses and get them excited, which will get their guests excited, which will get more people to book a party. In that first night of messaging your hostess, use lots of gifts and stickers, because like I said before, those will show a lot more than your words can show sometimes. You want to strike it while it's hot, strike it while they're so excited, be talking to them that first night, and that is what is going to make your party successful. If your parties are successful and they're fun, people will want to book during the party, and that is the ultimate goal, is to book during the party so that later you're not having to follow up with as many people to try and get bookings. You can fill your calendar for the next week at every party, and that is what you want to try and aim for. So those are my tips on how to do that, and I hope that helps you.